Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. Coaches like to say, play the next one on the schedule. This one carries a little more weight, a mid-season top 10 showdown. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the Texas Longhorns. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, the Cowboys head coach told me before the game, this running back has been a revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered each and every week. We see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15. They are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. And the Cowboys will kick off first, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Inside. It's Lockett. Knocked down immediately.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Here we go. Ready. Look, get. Ready, go.
The give to the back. Enough to move the chains. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Arch is going to throw for it. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Running inside. It's Smothers. Oh, he's got some space. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Texas! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they knew how to close the deal, rolling double nickels and the 55-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Leaves it in his belly. Got some green grass. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Let's talk little bit about Oklahoma State. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Payne. Let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
It's inside. It's Lewis. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
The Cowboys are rolling down the field. They'll give it to him again. Driven back. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
That's pretty good zone defense, man. Zone defense means I got eyes on the quarterback, and when somebody comes into my zone, then I'm communicating with the other guy, and they pass it off and do a good job seeing the crosser, going to him, breaking on the football, getting the tackle, and now forcing the fourth down.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He's loose down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. The extra point here would tie the game.
And what a great play call there on fourth down. You know, they script and practice these all throughout the week. You've got to be able to call something that you know you can run in your sleep. Beautiful execution on that fourth down play for a touchdown.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They go play action with Manning. They're all over it. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's changing the play.
Go, go.
They were trying to hit the corner on that loss, but the defense refused to lose contain.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, it's Lewis. There he goes. The 30. The 20. He's at the... And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
They'll snag it just inside the 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Manning with a play fake. Rushes on. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep points.
Hard running there. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far.
Oklahoma State, 14. Texas, 7.
So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Third down from the gun, Manning. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Throwing on the run. Makes a grab deep. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
On the ground, it's Lockett. Plows through the defense. Racing to the right. Inside the touchdown, Longhorns! He would not be denied. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And how about that for a capper, a 43-yard run for 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Straight ahead, it's Lewis. Nice move to keep running. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. DB's right up on the receivers. Across the 45. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
This is a guy that gets stronger and stronger as the game goes on. After that last run, he's already now got 100 yards rushing.
And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Escapes the pressure to his right. Breaks into the open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Rush right in his face. Left side, it's Brown. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Motion from the wideout. He's trying to get it in. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Gets it into the end zone.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. Gets it almost to the 30-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 29, and a solid return there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lockett. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
What a nice run there. And I tell you, Texas has always been a place where there have been outstanding running backs. This guy is the next in line. He's got vision, he's got speed, he's got power. It always seems like it takes multiple defenders to bring him down. Huge weapon in this offense.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Changing the routes with his receivers. To the ground. He's got it again. Powers through the defender. That gives him 100 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the day. He's been a workhorse, continued to feed him, continued to create balance in this offense. But what a nice day by this young man running the football.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Arch Madness. Stepping to the right. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Hits the hole. It's locked.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Oh, pressure's coming. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. To throw, Manning. They'll run the screen. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
This guy has done a lot of work carrying the football, traditionally running it, and now they're trying to sprinkle it to him in the screen game as well. That's a good idea. If they're going to win this game, you just need to force feed him the football as many different...
Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn!
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And, man, guys, we talked about this guy coming into the game, right? He's good, and he can catch the football. He can make plays. That's his first target on the day. And I think the defense is just as surprised as we are, but the offense definitely got to get this guy more involved.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
1 more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st. Look out! Turns it upfield. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Who knows, maybe being on the right hash will help him from 55 yards out. He can just take a big swing. No good. And here in the 2nd quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin with the Sam Houston Bearcats taking on the number 17 team, the Kennesaw State Owls. And it's the Bearcats able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course. So how they handle things from here will define this program.
Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. Trying to set the tone with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
And nice job by this defense, really being physical at the point of the attack. There's not a lot of holes, man. They run the ball on back-to-back plays, aggressive linebackers playing downhill. Nice job by the D-line, owning the line of scrimmage. And now they got him in a situation where this is where they want him. 3rd and long, guaranteed passing situation.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Payne. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away, got the running back on the ground immediately.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to the well. Turning it on. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Keeps it himself. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this deep?
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it. Sees some running room. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
And those 4th and 3, 4th and 4 situations are really tough. Is it a passing situation? Is it a running situation? I really got to see my keys, go get it. Defense was just a step slow and give up the 4th down run.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for every single play.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Back's got it on the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Snapped on 4th down. Under pressure. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Manning on play action. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Longhorns peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Throwing Manning. Grabbed behind the line. It's Townsend. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
The unproductive first down completion now brings up 2nd and long. Quick give. It's Lockett. Nowhere to go.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
After those last 2 plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. Quarterback changing the play. Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. He wants to go deep. Got it! And he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Going to the run, it's Lockett. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Tries again to get it in. Right back to the well, and it didn't work again. It's 3rd and goal.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
What an incredible play by the defense. 4th quarter, tie football game, and they come away with a massive interception. I'll tell you what, if this team ends up winning this football game, that is going to be the play they look back to and point at as the play that did it. Wow.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Out wide left, it's Reynolds. Got room at the 35. Turns on the Jets. Touchdown, Cowboys! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
It's so nice to have that tight end that can be a chess piece. You can move him around, and then guess what? He can break tackles. He can make explosive plays. You've seen tight ends grow and get faster and bigger and stronger, and they throw it to him short, and look at the speed. He does the rest for the long touchdown catch.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bishop. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. And now, after being stymied for this entire 2nd half, they must put a scoring drive to... There he goes! He's inside the 40. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
This guy is really unique. Top 5 in the country running the football right now, and I love the way this offense gets him involved. They're able to move him around a little bit. They change up the schemes, but the big key every week, get him the ball, let him go to work.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Play action. Here's Manning. Flush to the left. He got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he splits the uprights, and we are tied in the 4th. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Working the ground game. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And the Cowboys have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Got it behind the line. It's Lewis. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. The ride. Uh-oh, look out. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Drives inside. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Well, they come up short. It's not going to set up 4th and 1. If I'm this offensive coordinator, I'm finding who's my biggest, most physical back, the guy that I can trust to get north and go get me this first down.
And so I'm bringing all the big bodies in on the defensive line, and I'm making sure I get a little bit of penetration so I don't let that big running back get downhill so he can...
He's got it, 1st down and more. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
Nice execution by the offense on 3rd down, understanding what they had to do to get the first down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
The Cowboys are flying down the field. The run inside. It's Lewis. Nothing doing on that play, and the clock will stop for the 2-minute timeout. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
And the Cowboys back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Fresh setter downs going to the air. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
2nd and long here. Running inside. It's Jones. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on looking for a first. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
From the red zone, looking for a man. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Hits inside, it's Jones. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game, and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Here's Arts to throw. He's taking a deep shot. Goes high to pull it in. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Drops back. It's Manning. Here comes the heat. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Texans! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they decide to tie it up in the final seconds. Looks as if we could be headed for free football. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh set of downs going up top. Sends it downfield. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. All right. right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Here's Manning to throw. In the backfield, it's Smothers.
I like the play call offensively. I know they lost yards on that one, but you want to try to get this running back the ball in different ways, right? Handing it off, getting him out in the route tree, trying to sneak in some screen passes too.
Dropping back, it's Manning. They're all over him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Third and long, and they'd love to pick it up, but they also need to stay in position for a field goal try. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Third down from the gun, Manning. Touchdown, Longhorns! They strike first in overtime.
This offense is high octane, Boyd. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. With a touchdown. Fresh setter down's going to the air. Rush is on. Gets rid of it.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They don't need a bunch on second down. From the gun, it's Payne. There he goes. Past the 10. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. First and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. Looking to throw. Back's got it on the screen. Touchdown, Cowboys. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. No interest in another overtime. They'll go for 2 and the win. Looking to throw. Rush right in his face. They did not get it, and they'll lose the game by 1. Pushed all the chips to the middle of the table in overtime, and it did not pay off. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth.